Welcome back, people. I'm shaking here because I don't want to. I'm going to try my best to create that bad boy there. Now I could trace it. I could go freehand. I could put it into GIMP and then do it inside GIMP. But let's face it. Let's go this style. So you know what I'm trying to create. This thing here, okay. And the idea is, I've measured it, it's 7 centimeters by 7, so it's a square. So what I've done is here, I've got my piece of paper. It's cheap, it's like half a penny a sheet, so it doesn't matter if I get it wrong or right. It doesn't make a difference. This is just a tester. If he doesn't, I'll just screw it up and put it in the bin. But it's my first ever attempt, so I might keep it as my first attempt. Then I can compare it with the second and the third and the fourth. Either way, people. I've measured it all off. I've cut the page up into sections, and as you can see, I've got this centre square. This here is 8 centimeters by 8. Yes, I'm doing it a little bit larger because I think it needs it. This is my first error. Let's go for this, people. I'm going to go for this for the fine work, because that's like a very light pencil, That's just an HB. Then I've got my HB6, I think, or 6HB. Yeah, 6HB, so 6B. That'll be for shading. And then I've got this, my favourite now, handwriting pen, for the line work job done. And then I've also got the Derwent colour pencil, or watercolour pencils, to put the colour into it later. So we're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. How am I going to approach this thing? I don't know. Okay, what I'm thinking is, see this arc here, I'm going to create this arc first and then bring it up, bring it round, create that shape first, because that is the top layer. So let's try and, I'm going to go freehand. I was thinking about compasses and things like that. So basing it on what I can see and the distance between also where that finishes, right, to the top of that curl where I measured it 7. So that top of that point has got to finish what, about there on my square. Okay, let's go for this, people. I'm going to go freehand. So it's one lovely stroke all the way down to about there. So I want to go like this on an arc all the way down. Let's do this, people. So I'm going to go there. I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it. Nice steady hand. Do you know what, people? I think I'll have that as my first stroke. Then this is going to come up and then start to curve around to there. Almost, well, actually it goes to about there. Okay, so let's go with that stroke. Only a little bit up. And then this comes around up to about there. Yes, it's a bit iffy, that arc. But when I do the line work, I can make it a bit better. You know what? I'm going to buy that, people. And then this guy comes down and over. So this guy comes down and over. Then this guy goes over to a point. Yeah, something like that. Probably a little bit with a curve, Bill. You know what? That's not too bad. Probably a little bit like that. Yeah, so I'm going to bit pitong there, but I can get around that in a minute when I do the line work. Now this guy at the top, if you can remember that bit, I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm going to come over. I'm going to go over. I'm going to bring that down. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm going to bring that over. Keep that distance. Keep that distance with it. And then that goes all the way up to that point. Hey, do you know what, people? I'm liking it. Yeah, that's not too bad, that. Yeah, not too bad. I think I'll just keep that the way it is. Now you want an inner thing, but don't go crazy with it. But I'll do that. add that later, can't I? Of course I can. Right, we'll do the black bits. What I'm saying, this black bit in the centre of this shape. We'll do that after with the pen job done. We'll do it after. Now comes the hard task, doesn't it? Where do we start with this curvature of this bit here? Because this has got like floral stuff on it. There's a thing sticking out on this side. So, okay, I haven't crossed it. I haven't thought about doing this in my head. So if I can curve something around coming from here, curve it in, and then curve this around to this point here, then come out here, a little bit of doodah, and make sure your point is off this point. Okay, let's go for this, people. Let's just do it. You can see it. Right, I'm going to curve this in from this point here. It's got some little nog in there. I don't worry too much about that. Now this guy has got to come up and around into the floral design, which then starts here. Okay, then this guy, come on, give me some room. Then this guy is got a bit of thingy. It's coming off this. It's going to come up, yeah, and then this guy goes up, and just about there it comes. Hang on, how's that work out then? Yeah, you need a double up, don't you? So yeah, okay, so this comes up like this, then this comes up and forms like a little point there, like that. It's not too bad. And then this guy connects to form this move, and halfway round it's got a little thing there like that. Okay, and then this guy comes up and it widens out a little bit. Yeah, it widens out a little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll do that bit later. Okay, let me just try and get this thing in, if you know what I mean. Okay, not too bad. And then it's got like a little noggin at the top there, hasn't it? So it's got how does that go then? Okay, it's gonna have to go like this, isn't it? It's gonna go yeah, that's not too bad. And then bring that around, and we'll do that bit later. Okay, it's not brill. This needs a bit more work. This edge needs to come in tighter. Okay, that's better. And then this arc doesn't even look like an arc. That's better. Ish. I don't like this bit here. It should be like this. After, because that's what the beauty of the pencil, isn't it? You can then go round it after and then change things, can't you? Do you know what, people? It ain't bad. We're getting it. We're getting it. I'm getting this. Now this here, for some reason, has got like an extra. What's the wording? It's got some extra bits off it, so it's that comes off and then comes around, and has a little noggin on this side. There's one noggin there, and then we have another little noggin here, almost identical. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere, people. We're getting somewhere. Okay, if it's gone a little bit out of the square, or not quite at the bottom, or I've not done it quite Don't worry about it, people. We can work around these things. Well, he says he can, and he swore there. Right, this is going to go like a flowery design that comes over this point, innit? Look, this flowery design here comes over this point and then over this point. Okay, let's try and create that. Surely then this, I've got these coming down, they should actually go a bit further that way. And then you go like that. Yes. And then that is going down on the downer. So that feels about right. And then this then is going to have to come down here, yeah. Then this guy goes like this, and then curves around to form another little. Is that closer to it? Yeah, this here is going to cut. I've done that wrong already, people. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Don't worry about that line, people. I didn't do that bit. Now this line here has got to come down, yes, and form a 3 little, something like that, yes. And then it comes down again and forms another little thing. I'm going to try and create something that looks a bit like that. Do you know what I mean? Then this comes back up. Then you form this move. And then another one. Yeah, I'm going to try and make it look like one. That's all. I can do the line work after. But this is an art form, people. It bloody well is. Now this guy comes up over almost with the point, sort of, and then you have another one, and then this one, and that comes around to form. There should be like two, like there should be a gap there. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And then this guy curves around into it like this and curves in. And then this comes up. Oh, hang on. Done that wrong, haven't I? Get rid of that bit in the centre there. Get out of it. Might be a long one, people. Hey people, I kind of like it. It's sort of getting there, people. Yes, we've got to do some decoration and bits and bobs, but I like it. Bit iffy whiffy down here, but not too bad. Then you got this like, they got this like shading here. These like little lines coming down the side. You can't really see it there. If I zoom in, you can just see now these lines coming down the centre. So we'll add that in when I put the shading in. Shading for these guys. So next, we're going to ink it up. Yeah, I'm happy. Whew. Dear. I'll tell you what, people, it's going to be a tough one. It really is. But do you like what you're seeing? It's working for me, people. A little closer, because I want to show you me inking up. Or should I pause it and then show you the finished result? I'm not going to change it much. That's it. I think to cut the video down to 14 minutes. So what we're going to do, people, is you've seen me draw it out and sketch it. There it is. When you come back in 3, 2, 1, this will be finished, done, inked, and you're going to see my final results and reaction to my first ever monogram. So for you it's an instant. For me, I've got a lot more work to do. So I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, people. This is what I was trying to recreate, and I can see my mistakes. I can see this is the toughest challenge I have ever tried to recreate. That masterpiece that is this. That is a masterpiece. They're all masterpieces. Look at them. Look at them. They're all masterpieces. They're all perfected. Perfection. Absolute perfection. And then we got my version. There it is, people. It ain't too far away, is it? Nothing like it. Nothing like it. But it ain't bad. First attempt. So let me sit down. I think because I did all the line work with that pen, then what it isn't doing isn't showcasing the fine lines of the backness of this. If you look very closely, this has got dark lines on the inner, and then all the curls at the back. There. Look, okay, that's another mistake. You've got this thing. It's meant to go up. What have I got mine going? I've got mine going down. So that should have been going up a little bit, and it should have been closer to it. But I was trying to get this here alongside this bit here, for which it is. But it should be like up here. It should be there alongside there. So it should have been there. So I know now where my mistakes are. But it's only by trying it for the first time can you actually okay, I've got to adjust this. I've got to adjust that. Look, you can see that even this bit here, I haven't got that quite right. The distance between that curve here, that sharp curve in, I've gone a bit wider. But it cut me some slack here. Yeah, cut me some slack. That is not a bad attempt. First try, people. Okay, not quite right there. But cut me some slack. That is not bad for first attempt. If you want to leave a comment, you want to hit a like, here's my attempt at doing that thing, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And there's my attempt. It ain't too far away, people, is it? It's not too far away. My version, their version. If you can see it on, I'll bring it back a little bit. There's their version. And there's my version. Well, I've given it my best shot. It's taken me about an hour and a half to have a go at this. And I just wanted to share it with you. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye now. Bye.